Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kegulus here, and today I want to talk to you all about 3 competencies of being an IGL and a couple behavior traits. Okay, so if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in becoming an IGL, and you're still not sure if you can do it, or maybe you think you can. And this video is here to either A, prove you wrong, or to say yes, that you most likely will make a good IGL for the following reasons. And 3 competencies of an in-game leader are someone who is a great communicator, someone that can explain concepts in a multitude of ways. Because let's face it, you have 4 different people on your team, and not all of them have the same personality traits, and they're all going to be learning at different speeds, or maybe they just learn in different ways. If you're speaking to someone that is maybe a little bit slower, they're not as quick on their feet, you're speaking to them differently, okay? You have to cater to the individual. You don't just have one blanket statement and that's it guys, I'm explaining it one way and you either learn it or you don't. No, that's just being a bad teacher, and you can't do that. Secondly, you have to be a facilitator. You are the manager. The title is in-game leader, but I believe that's completely wrong. You are a manager. You're controlling a lot of things outside of the game as well as inside of the game. You're the team facilitator. You are what holds the team together in a lot of respects. You're probably setting up the scrims. You're setting up the strategies. You're going over the smokes. You're doing this, you're doing that. It's not just practicing on your own, learning a couple smokes, and then, hey guys, I'm here to frag, I'm here, it's game time. No. You have so much work that you have to do outside of that to get everyone prepared for the games. You have to be a self-starter. No one is going to hold your hand as an IGL, yet you are expected to hold everyone else's hand. Of course, once you have better players, hopefully you don't have to do too much hand-holding anymore. You shouldn't have to. But if you're just starting and it's kind of a ragtag team, typically there's going to be a lot of hand-holding. And the IGL is going to be the one that's most structured. The guy that is taking action, he doesn't wait for people to tell him what to do. He is the one that's setting everything up. He is the one that's putting in the most value into the team. Sharing value. Behavior traits. So the first trait is introspective. You have to be able to review demos, you're analyzing all this information, you're watching the demos at half speed, at full speed, taking all sorts of notes, and guess what guys, it's tedious. It's so tedious going over all these demos over and over again, but that's where the discipline comes in of being a self-starter. You have to do it. No one is going to hold your hand once again. You have to do this tedious work. Your teammates should be reviewing demos as well, but you definitely have to review demos. You have to be someone who's also calm under pressure. They don't have many outbursts, if any, and they have a tempered demeanor. How can you be a leader if you can't control your own emotions? If you can't lead yourself, how are you expected to lead 4 other people? It's not gonna happen, guys. You need to be also patient. You have to be able to understand that not everyone learns at the same speed. At the same time, if you're being patient to someone and they're still not getting it, and they're still making the same mistake over and over, and you are doing the right things, you're explaining to them concepts in different ways, you are engaging with them, you're trying to hear what's causing them to not understand what's going on, you are being the facilitator, you're helping them out over and over again, and they're still not getting it. Either A, they aren't competent for their role, or they're not practicing when you're gone. That's a big part of team play. You can say all you want, you can do all these things and try to help someone out, but if they're not practicing their part on their own time, then it's not going to work out. Not everyone can be an IGL, remember that. There's a lot of things that you have to do outside of the game as well as inside of the game. And that's not to say that you can't learn a lot of these competencies and skills, but it'll be a lot easier if you have the behavior traits already. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'm going to be making a bunch more IGL videos.